He was the 9th king of the Chakri dynasty. But when 18-year-old Bhumibol ascended the throne, many thought he would be the last of his line. Instead, the throne prospered, as did the kingdom.
This is an extraordinary individual who happened to be the king of Thailand at a time when Thailand needed a king like that to get the country through the Cold War and develop the economy.
On Saturday, thousands of Thais queued for hours to enter the Grand Palace in Bangkok, where the former king now lies in state. The palace was built by Rama I, the founder of the Chakri dynasty, in 1782. Although the last king was never resident of this palace during his lifetime, it's an appropriate resting place now that he's passed. The heir to the throne, Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn, officiated over the funeral proceedings and will lead the official mourning for his father. But in an unexpected turn of events, he's not yet ascended the throne, unlike his father, who was named king hours after his brother died in 1946. In the hours after the king's death, a session of the interim parliament, the National Legislative Assembly, was expected to announce the succession of the crown prince. Instead, after reading a tribute to the former king, the session was dissolved. The head of the Privy Council takes the position of regent, a temporary head of state. General Prem Tinsulanon, aged 96, a former prime minister during the 80s and a military officer, in place until the throne is occupied by the heir apparent. Some think the prince's decision to mourn his father privately may help his eventual accession to the throne.
We have not had a succession in 70 years. And His Royal Highness has asked for some time to grieve with the Thai people. And I see this as a kind of establishing a comfort level for everyone.
Following in his father's footsteps is going to be a tough act to follow, however. King Bhumibol managed the complicated mix of regal authority and popular support, a tightrope that his successor might find difficult to combine.
These two would have to fit in the same constitutional order, the right mix of monarchy, democracy. And it's a daunting challenge because there has to be a lot of adjustments not taking place yet. The unwillingness to adjust could lead to tension.
But at this stage, there's no reason to think the continued rule of the Chakri line is not assured. For the moment, the Grand Palace remains the final resting place for the body of King Bhumibol, who lies in state, with his people given a last opportunity to say goodbye. But when he's ready and the mourning period is over, Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn will join his ancestors here as the 10th king of the Chakri dynasty, Rama X. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bangkok.